Hi everyone, warm welcome to this podcast. My name is Rumi and I am really delighted to welcome you all and present before you in this podcast a world renowned personality from the field of spiritual science. His name is Dr. Uday Shah. Dr. Uday Shah is a medical doctor turned spiritual scientist with a special expertise and a PhD in aura science. He's among the very few in the whole world to have this. And today he is with us in this podcast to share with us few insights which could be of so much help in our life. So welcome Dr. Uday Shah. Thank you for coming for this podcast.
It's my pleasure.
And being able to share few moments with you where you're sharing your wisdom and insights. Thank you so much. So I want to begin with asking.
Okay.
For a layman, what is actually meant by aura? Could you explain?
Uh, Aura is a radiological subject. It means that it is combined with two processes. One is
Okay.
thought and second is emotions.
Okay.
So thought is an electrical wave
Okay.
and emotion is a magnetic wave. So we call electromagnetic wave that combines an aura. So whenever we think something positive or negative, there is an electrical wavelength. It passes through our neurotransmission to whole body, external and internally. And whenever there are emotions, there is magnetic field around us and inside us. That is the reason how we attract certain things, and we cannot attract certain things when it is at an electrical level. But when it is at an emotional or magnetic level, it definitely attracts, and then we manifest it very easily.
Oh, that's amazing. So we always constantly hear about manifestation,
Yeah.
and there are so many coaches. I've personally heard so much from so
Right.
many. So you explained it with the help of aura that
Yeah.
eventually whatever we need to manifest has to be through our energy.
Yeah, with the magnetic,
With the
not at
magnetic
only the
field.
thought level.
Okay, all right. So, how do we bring it from? So, I really have a wish that I
Yeah.
want to fulfill.
Right, right.
So, could you explain like what is in my aura and how would I know what is in my aura that is blocking it? Or maybe I don't have it yet and still I'm constantly wanting it but not
Yeah.
getting it.
Yes,
So, how can aura science help in this?
Basically, aura science starts from the energy centers. We
Okay.
have many small, minor, and major energy centers in our body. Unfortunately, as a medical person, I was never about to understand this science because it is an invisible energies, invisible chakras or invisible centers, right? Which neither we could have seen in sonography or X-ray or MRI CT scan. But we have a technology which is called BFR, biofield reader. Initially, it was a PIP, polycontrast interference photography, and the initiative was Dr. Harry Oldfield from the London and Dr. Thornton Streeter. He was also a London. He was a aura scientist. They took 14 years for this equipment to develop it, and after that, I did a PhD from the London University from these two guys, and I understood one thing very clearly, that whatever energies we are carrying in our body, they are vibrant, they are active, and because of those active energies we are able to work it. But when people are in depression, that energy, that aura is passive, right? In anxiety it is overactive, it is hyperactive.
Okay.
In depression it is hypoactive. So we are stagnant, we are stuck somewhere, right? So whenever we are doing some spiritual activity, we are doing some mantra chanting, or we are going through some ritual procedure like going to the namaz or going to the church, definitely it activates those passive energies, and those energies, they start giving us a good immunity, good resistance power, and we can have a good health and good peace of mind, good happiness.
Okay,
Right.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, when we talk about aura, I
Yeah.
often hear about colors.
Yes, yes, yes.
And people say
Right,
that green color is good
Right.
or a golden color is probably divine.
Perfect.
So can a normal person have these colors, or is it for special people only,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
do we all have it?
No, everyone has those colors. The reason is, we have a Vibgyor frequency in our 7 different
Okay.
chakras. It starts from the root Muladhara chakra, and it at ascending order at the crown chakra we have the violet color. Now what happens, at which color or which chakras are we focusing on. For example, if I am very passionate, if I am very, I have very gut feeling, then means I am focusing on my Manipur chakra, that is concerned with the yellow color. So if you see my aura in technologically or even intuitively, you will see lots of yellow energy around me. That means I have a fire in me. I have a passion to work. But suppose if I am very dull, I am very depressed, then you will see in my aura dark colors like black, grey, dark brown color. That means I am very lethargic person, I am very toxic person, I am very depressed, I am not able to mobilize myself, I am not able to take action also. Just there are thought process, I am seeing the dreams, but I am not taking proper action at proper time. So this all different colors, they are very significant in our life. So if you go from the below to upper side, all the colors, they become more vibrant, more lighter colors. And those lighter colors are all the higher frequencies which help us in manifestation, because those colors are divine colors. They are concerned to air element, they are concerned to ether element. So definitely it is concerned to more of your thought and emotional process.
Okay.
Rather than if you see the lower colors, lower chakra colors means red colors, they are full of fear. There is less action. If you see more of the orange, means it signifies that we are more emotional, we have more irritation in ourselves. So it is very important to find in the aura photography which color is a dominating color, and according to that we can specify the personality of the person, the character of the person, the nature of the person, whether that person is having subconsciously affected or he is consciously affected.
Okay.
Is it right? Even the person who is having symptoms but he is not showing in medical reports, even in the aura photography we can have a pre-diagnosis. So early diagnosis or early screening is very important in aura science.
Amazing. So that brings me to the question, being a medical doctor,
Yeah.
is this the reason why you started with this research?
Yeah, perfect.
And it's something very few people have done.
Yeah.
And I have a question regarding how can we enhance the
Yeah.
positive colors that you mentioned?
See, when as a doctor we were supposed to understand one thing, if there are only the symptoms and medically if we are not able to diagnose them, it means it is a psychosomatic, right? It is at the mental level or it is at the emotional level. So unfortunately none of the medical investigation can catch hold of those diseases. But very fortunately through this BFR, this aura scan, we are able to understand that today the disease is at the gaseous level, today the disease is at the thought process level or emotional level. Definitely if you can prevent, that's the better. If you can't prevent, then in future after 6 to 8 months it will come in the pathological level. So aura investigation is called functional investigation, and medical investigation is called pathological investigation. So these two investigations are very important in a human science.
That's amazing. So that means during your practice, you've actually had people who came up to you with an issue.
Yeah.
And then what was never known through the doctors or
Perfect.
so, it was identifiable.
Yeah. Because
through
overnight
the
there
aura.
is no disease. Like you slept at night and the next day morning you are suffering from cancer, diabetes. It cannot happen. But unfortunately we are not able to catch in medical science. But in aura science we are easily able to catch those things.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So in fact, based on that, you happen to share a few samples of
Yeah,
auras
yes.
from your research, and it's a wonderful topic which I've also got it into thanks to you.
Yeah.
So is this something that you teach also?
Yeah,
sir?
we have more than 1200 people since last 22 years. They are doing research under me, and I have been able to make them understand that how there are different layers of aura. Means we have physical aura, the innermost 4 layers, then we have the mental aura, then we have emotional aura, and then we have a spiritual aura. So all these layers are actually a pilling energies which we can unfold them and we can understand them, so that we can find out what is the disorder, what is the disease in them.
All right.
Yeah.
So, which means, I mean, I can definitely vouch for the fact that you're a talented person in this, and it's taken so many years of research. But it would be amazing
Yeah.
if many people out there could
Yeah.
actually grasp this knowledge
Yes, yes.
and to be able to give a diagnosis
Yes,
just like how
perfect. Yeah.
you've been doing. In fact, I was quite amazed when I saw a couple
Yeah.
of samples that you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
shared with me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, one question, Dr. Rudesha. So there's this different colors that are visible in this
Yes, yes,
in
yes.
this particular diagram, which
Perfect.
depicts an aura.
Yeah.
So I was curious.
Yeah.
You mentioned about the Vibgyor,
Yeah.
but is this actually every human being? Do they have a proper aura like this with a which is like a bubble as seen in this?
Yeah. See, actually, this all colors are definitely. If you see, the outermost is a violet color.
Yes.
Right. So this is concerned with your root chakra, the crown chakra. Right. Then there is a blue color aura. It is concerned with your Agnya indigo chakra.
Okay.
Then it's a sky blue concerned to your throat chakra.
Okay.
Then there is a green. It is concerned to your heart chakra. Then yellow Manipur chakra. This is a orange concerned to your sacral. And last is a red, which is concerned to your root Muladhara chakra. But unfortunately, we cannot get the same picture when we go through the auric field of any person. The reason is we are doing an interference photography. We are not doing 2D dimensional. We are doing 3D dimensional. So in 3D dimensional, there is an interference. Means what aura you are emitting and what the aura is coming from the environment. These two things, they interfere each other. And finally now what is the aura, which is important.
Okay.
Because all the time you are emitting something, you are absorbing something. Is it right? So I will show you one thing. So this is a 2D dimension.
Okay.
Right? 2D means you are seeing from the front and you are seeing from the side also. Is it right? But in 3D what happens? It's a round, it's a 360 degree. Where
Right.
24/7 you are emitting also, you are absorbing also. So you will see the physical aura concerned with the lower bodies. This is an etheric aura, this is an emotional, this is a mental, this is causal body, this is a spiritual aura, and this is your divine connection, your higher self. So every person has all those layers. It depends upon how much you are working on yourself at which level. For example, people, those who are doing the business, they are into a corporate business, they are activating more of the blue color aura. Is it right? They are activating their Agnya chakra. So you will see more of the blue color in their
So
aura.
like mind energies.
Mind energies,
Okay.
right? Even in
Right.
NLP also, neuro linguistic programming, we are trying to manipulate those neurosciences, neurostimulations aura, right? People, those who are doing a labor work, right? They have more of the red aura because they are using more of their physical body. Is it right? People, those who are more into an emotional aspect, you will see more of the sky blue color if they are vocable, or you will see more of the orange color if they are using more of the sacral chakra, they are using more of the water element.
Okay.
Is it right?
All right.
And people, those who are into spiritual science, either they have a green aura if they are a light worker, if they are a healer, or if they are very at enlightenment process, they have a purple aura or they have a golden aura, or at the last they have a white aura. So these are the three beautiful level of the colors through which we can understand whether they are just at the beginning in the spirituality, or they are at somewhere between, or they are into extremity. So these are the all different layer of the aura which through which we can make out the person how positive or how negative he is,
Okay.
how much psychologically he is affected or how much he is stable, how much he can sit in the silence, or how much there is noise or what we say disturbance in him. Yeah.
Okay. Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah.
So I often find people saying that
Yeah.
aura changes every minute.
Every time conscious aura changes,
Okay.
subconscious doesn't change so easily.
And that's what you are mainly
Exactly.
into.
Conscious aura means
reading.
a thought process, and
Okay.
subconscious is your emotion.
Like I'm feeling happy.
Yeah.
So probably the color above my head
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have a certain
Exactly.
shade, and then
Yeah.
it immediately changes
Perfect,
the moment I'm
perfect.
dull.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So medical doctors, they never use a conscious aura for a diagnosis,
Okay.
because we need a subconscious aura. We need a stable aura.
Right.
We cannot depend on these fluctuations of the aura,
Yeah.
because every time you keep on thinking about some or other aspect,
It won't be
will change.
reliable.
It will not-
Yes.
It's not reliable.
Right,
So
okay.
this is the reason, we are more reliable, because this is conscious aura.
Okay.
The
This
aura,
is how the conscious
yeah,
aura is.
aura
Okay.
machine, which was previously made by the Krillian photography, they were using this conscious aura.
Okay.
And today also 90% of the people, I don't know why they are using such type of machines where they are happy to see that I have a golden yellow, I have the white aura, I have a purple, but it's for a fraction of the moment.
Okay.
If again you are depressed, it will be red, it will be black, it will be grey. You cannot rely on this
Like
color.
diseases
No,
cannot be
never,
identified,
never. Yeah.
or if a person is, for example, having a financial issue in their
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
or a relationship
Yeah.
difficulty in their
Yes.
life, can it actually be found from the aura why they are
Exactly.
going through this?
Exactly. Now you can see this is the real picture of the aura.
Oh, this is how
Yeah.
the subconscious aura
Subconscious aura.
looks like. Okay.
Even the conscious is external, and
Okay.
there is a internal aura which is called
Okay.
subconscious. So right side is a past aura, left is your future aura, and center is your present aura.
All right.
So it has both colors. It has conscious aura also and subconscious aura also.
Okay.
Right? So if you see in this, there are multiple layers, right? So
Right.
according to the layers, we can make out which are the dominating layers, which are the dominating color in that person. For example, in this lady, there is more of the green color and the yellow color.
Okay.
Is
yes,
it right?
Yes.
Means she is good by heart also, and she is more of a family person. Might be she must be a housewife. Is it
Sure,
right?
sure.
And many times if there is a dark yellow, it shows that you have strong ancestral pattern. You have attachment
Okay.
from your past
Wow,
to your
it's that
ancestral
deep.
pattern.
You're
It's
able
so
to find
deep.
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if with the yellow there is a gray color, means we have a parental issues. Like
You mean
they
like
had
the
suffered
ancestral-
ancestrals. Yeah,
Oh.
they must have suffered from diabetes, cancer, and we have the carrier, and we
Wow.
carry on those disease imprints in us.
So literally it shows in the aura, which
Perfect.
means what my ancestors may have left as an imprint on me
But yeah,
is in my aura.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
so
amazing,
we
and
need
it
to
can
heal
be
the
actually
DNA.
detected.
We need to heal the DNA. You cannot just take a medications and manipulate through the chemical correction. You need to heal the
Yeah.
DNA. You need to reprogram your mind.
Nobody talks about this, sir,
Yeah, I know,
because
I know.
I wouldn't, I mean, no doctor would
Yeah.
be able to say you have an ancestral issue and that's why you're going through
because
this.
medical science, they work on symptoms, they work
Sure,
on
yes.
the pathological investigation, but aura science suggests the cause of the disease, which is very important.
Amazing,
Right? If you
amazing,
know the cause
right.
of diabetes, if you know the cause of cancer,
Yeah.
definitely you should work on those causes, not only on the symptoms or the effect.
So, sir, when I look at this image,
Yeah.
for me, it's just a splash of colors.
Yeah.
However, the way that you
Right.
decoded
Because
it,
it took 3 years for me to interpret, you know.
Okay.
It took 3 years for me to learn how to interpret and how to diagnose it.
yes, because I mean, saying ancestral
I know,
history,
I know.
to be able to say that, this could be her
Yeah,
profession
yeah.
or this is where, that's quite deep.
Yeah, even if I can show you some other picture, like
Yes.
there are some entities in the aura. There are
Oh
some
my
spirits also in the
God.
aura.
So this is
Medically,
an
we never
issue.
believe. Medically, we
Yes.
never believe it, but we cannot deny because it has come in the aura. This lady, you can see there are 2 layers of the different entities, different personalities, which is attached to her on the past.
Yeah, it's actually looking like a figure.
Yeah, that's a figure.
And that's amazing that it's
Yeah.
captured by this
Right.
software and this, oh my God.
Yeah.
So because, I mean, there's always this concern
Yes,
about
yes.
spirits and unwanted
Right,
energies
right.
getting attached. And it's on paper
Yeah,
in
it's
front
on
of
paper.
us.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So for such a case,
Yeah.
what would be the remedy? Because ultimately the solution is what's most
Yes.
important. What would be the remedy?
See, basically all those negative energies, what we call, they are electrons.
Okay.
So these people, this type of patients, they need photons, they need protons.
Okay. And
Is
how
it
do we get that?
Through spiritual activity, through your
Oh,
religious
like
activity.
meditation?
What meditation, yoga, healing, karuna healing, karma, soul, DNA healing, psychic surgery,
Okay.
past life regression, right?
Amazing, right.
Forgiveness, EFT, there are many modalities. So
Okay.
it all depends whether the person is affected at alpha level, theta level, or delta level. Alpha level, when it is affected at a superficial level,
Okay.
it is affected currently. So any small healing modality will work.
Just a bit of energy correction and
yeah.
it will.
Even the pranic healing will work.
Okay.
Right? But when it is at the theta level, they need certain type of psychic surgery for
So-
reprogramming of their mind.
The mind is in
Yeah,
the
that
mind
is
will
very-
block
Exactly.
the healing if we just try to
Yeah.
correct it.
In that
Okay.
cases, the superficial healing is not going to work.
Right.
Is it right?
Because
Then
sometimes the
comes-
pain just goes away by putting some energy in that part
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
body,
yeah, yeah.
but sometimes it doesn't.
Doesn't, because it's at a deeper level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it is more deeper to the than to the mental and emotional, that means it is deep down into your body subconscious aura
Okay.
or unconscious aura. In that scenario, we need a karuna karma soul and DNA healing, or we need a past life regression.
Okay, so these are karmic, you
They are
mean to say?
karmic
They are
healing.
karmic, they are
Yeah.
deep rooted.
Very deep rooted.
Okay, it
Yeah.
could be from the soul level, and like you
Yes.
mentioned about the ancestral.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
we many times bring many imprints from our past life. Many of
Okay.
those imprints, ancestors, they give us, right? So definitely we have to get rid of those karmic imprints. We have to
Sure.
decode it. Is
Sure,
it right? That is
sure.
very important.
Sure, that's amazing,
Yeah.
and that's what people are able to
Yeah,
work upon.
work upon.
So, when you mentioned about spiritual practices
Yeah.
and how we actually bring in protons or positive ions
Yeah.
into us, so every time we meditate, we do a healing. Is that what is happening inside us? So, what exactly is going on? Like, what happens in our aura is
Yeah.
we're bringing in
Perfect.
new energy,
New
positive
energies.
energy,
Yes.
and do we see it? So, in that case, we would also be able to see the before and after.
Yeah, why not? Because the thing is,
Yeah.
whenever you are doing some spiritual practice,
Yeah.
at the conscious level, definitely it is going to change.
Okay.
But it needs a consistent practice.
Right.
At least for 30 days, 90 days, we have to daily practice for whatever duration.
Okay.
Right? 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Then the subconscious aura will change.
Okay.
And that is the time where we can say now he is cured.
Okay, and that will show in the
Show
aura,
in the aura.
which means the issue, for example, there was a
Exactly.
spirit seen,
Perfectly.
would no longer
Exactly.
be attached to the
Perfect.
person.
Yes.
Amazing.
Right.
So this is something which anybody has on paper,
Yeah.
and they are able to actually
Yeah.
show the client
Show the
as
client.
well.
Yeah.
So this is great tool in that case for
Yeah.
therapists,
Yeah.
for people who are into counseling,
Yeah.
into. So do you
Right,
recommend it for all of them?
Because I tell you, whenever you are doing counseling or some spiritual therapies,
Okay.
please go through the aura investigation, because otherwise it will be like you are doing a blind game.
Yes,
Right?
we're just guessing, or
Guessing
maybe
it.
based on our expertise,
Exactly.
we are advising,
Yeah.
but we don't have something solid
Exactly.
on paper.
On paper, because in medical
Yeah.
science also, without investigation, none of the doctor will subscribe you any medicine.
without a test.
Yeah, without a test.
running the test, they
Perfect.
don't really
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the treatment.
That's the main thing over here.
Amazing. So in spirituality, which means
Yeah.
to have a diagnostic tool
Yeah.
and then prescribe the healing,
100%.
that is just
Yeah,
amazing.
because
Okay.
few people, they need alpha type of meditation, few they need a theta type, few they need womb regression, few of them they need money regression,
Okay.
some of they need a life between life regression. So there are so many different therapies
Right.
across the world.
Right.
Initially we need to investigate it
Okay.
and understand what type of character the person is holding in his life,
Okay.
and what type of therapy he needs, that a stimulation or tranquilization.
All right.
Yeah.
Because what we often hear about is tranquilization by
Yeah.
giving medicines.
Exactly.
Which is only seeming to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
worsen
It
the
is-
condition, or
yeah.
just
It's a
kind
sedation.
of yes,
It's a
sedate
sedation.
the person
Yeah, exactly.
without actually clearing it
Yeah.
from the root.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So this would be life changing, in fact, for a lot of people.
Because we are not giving an artificial stimulations.
yeah.
We are giving a stimulation through the photons, through the symbols, through the affirmations, through the mantras. Right?
Right. So all of this is the positive
Exactly.
energy
That's an
infused
integrational therapy.
in our aura.
Right,
All
right,
right.
right.
So, Dr. Desha, in this part of the world, we often come across also another important aspect of our life, and that's money abundance.
Yeah.
So many people with financial
Yeah,
issues.
yeah.
Lack of growth, success,
yeah.
irrespective of
Right.
having put in so much of effort.
Yes.
So, from aura, how can such a person get a solution where
Hmm.
we are able to advise even people with these? Of course, health issues we are able to
Yeah.
identify.
Identify.
But what about the other problems that people face in their life?
Yeah.
Money issues, relationship
Yeah.
issues related to married, children. How can that, like probably some aura that you
Yeah.
could? Okay,
Yeah.
so this aura,
Yeah.
if you could talk
See,
about.
basically what happens, the money issue,
Yeah.
you can understand through your root Muladhara chakra activity.
Sure. Okay.
What type of actions you are taking, wrong
Okay.
actions or right actions. If there are dark energies
Mm-hmm.
in your lower extremities, that means you're stuck with some material thing, you're not able to manifest it. So we need to lighter those colors.
So which means no amount of positive affirmations
Yeah.
will really help in the manifestation unless they clear
Exactly,
that.
because
Okay.
positive affirmation, they are just on your top of your head.
Right.
Those affirmation, they cannot travel to the root unless you put some healing therapies, unless you put some symbols, right? Even crystals can help you, Rudraksh can help you, because they enhance your healing modality, they enhance your photons, right?
Right.
And if you see some dark yellow colors with the gray patches, that means you have some sort of entities in you. There, what we say, the energies are blocked. How can you manifest something when energies are blocked?
Wow.
There are so many congestions
So
inside the
people
body.
do deal with that a lot.
Exactly.
And that also gets
Yeah,
captured
100%.
in an
100%.
aura.
Yeah.
Because people just have doubt regarding it,
Yeah.
or sometimes they just assume.
Yeah.
But this actually can reveal if
Exactly.
they are having it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when something is implanted
Yeah.
or put onto people's,
Yes.
you know.
Because it's a curse.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
What in spirituality we say curse.
Right.
In religious aspect they say a black magic.
Okay.
Is it right? So they are
Right.
equivalent. Suppose if I'm cursing you, and
Right.
if you have some karma with me,
Yeah.
my curse will act on you, and
It
that will
actually affect.
affect it. That will sounds like a black magic.
Okay, and that shows in the
yeah,
aura.
that like in this case, you see the sacral chakra is blocked. It is cursed by some family members. So she has an infertility problem. All the medical reports are normal, and in spite of that, she is not able to conceive it.
Okay, and I don't think any doctor would be able to
Exactly. Because
identify
many
this
times,
issue.
reports are normal,
Right.
and doctors are shocked that why they are not able to conceive it.
Yes.
Even the hormones are normal,
Right.
all the glandular activities are normal, cellular investigations are normal. Only the issue is somewhere it's blocked at the sacral chakra. Somewhere has blocked your fallopian tubes. Someone has blocked your
So
ovarian.
there's something implanted there
implanted.
energetically.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
that's
and
a
it is
curse.
so clearly
That is clearly you can
revealed
see
in the
this,
aura.
the grey color. Exactly. If you see in the first picture, there is no such. In spite of there is a pink color, the
Yes,
green color.
yes.
But here you will see the grey color, the grey patch, which is more important.
Wow. I mean, to a layman, it would just look like
Yeah.
colors.
Colors.
But the way you have
Yeah.
decoded it, I
Exactly.
think it just shows the expertise that you hold in this
Yeah,
subject.
yeah.
And I would like to definitely learn
Yeah.
more and more
Yeah.
of this. I mean, I think everyone should.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, it's a helping
Yeah,
way. I mean,
100%.
we're able to
No,
help people.
yes.
This lady, for
Yeah.
example, would have been suffering
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
years and wouldn't
Now
even
you
be
can
knowing.
see this case shows a
Okay.
breast cancer because the white and the grey patches is around the heart chakra.
Oh my God. Yeah, it is actually visible.
Yeah, so this is easily diagnosis because what happens, when you hold certain extremes of the color,
Okay.
definitely you have some chronic diseases.
Oh, right.
They are not, and many times, it's acute on the chronic.
Okay.
So already the person is suffering from many years, but now it is active, now it is on the surface. So when it is on the surface, immediately you can see the colors.
All right. And a lot of times in cases of cancer,
Yeah.
people undergo the therapy, the
Yeah.
treatment, and then they are medically, found to
Yeah.
be okay.
Yes.
But then after a while,
Yeah.
many of them relapse.
They relapse.
So would it show in the aura if it's going to
Exactly.
relapse?
Because we are suppressing it means
Yeah.
actually we are taking a chemotherapy, we are taking radiotherapy, but we are suppressing those issues. Means
Okay.
those emotions
It's
are not
not
released.
uprooted,
It
it's
is not
still
uprooted.
there.
Yeah, the cause
Okay.
is somewhere hidden.
Okay.
Right? Only the symptomatically we have treated them. Is it right?
And it can be
It
revealed
can
through
be,
the
yes,
aura.
yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
So many lives can be
Because
saved.
many times you see, even we have animal instinct in us. If we don't heal those animal instinct, definitely it is going to create a
Like
problem.
the aggression.
Aggression.
Like
You can see in this case,
Okay.
the owl's eyes. You can see here.
Oh, that's actually like an
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah, you can see here.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So
That is.
it is not here.
Yes.
But now you can see very easily in these cases.
So that's like literally two eyes.
Exactly. So we
And it
have
does
those
look like
animal
an
instinct.
owl.
Yeah. So many
Wow,
times we
that's
have those animal
amazing.
instinct in us,
Okay.
and those are the cause of the cancer. Those are the cause of many times relationship issues or your
Yes,
financials
yes.
also.
Well, that's quite interesting because It is by theory of evolution, it's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
scientific. We
Exactly.
all evolved from
Exactly.
animals
Yeah, yeah.
as human beings.
Yeah.
So, which means we still carry remnants or parts
Yeah,
of it
always.
inside of
That's a
us.
fragmented part.
Fragmented part. How do we change that? Again, what
We
would be
need
the
to do
solution?
a delta healing.
Delta level.
Delta level.
And when we say delta, theta, we're talking about brain waves, is
Brain
it?
waves and soul healing.
Soul level.
Soul
How
level.
can I get into
Because
a
we need
delta?
to shift from our lower kingdom to the higher kingdom.
Sure, okay.
Is it right? So why I was suggesting for the crystal? Because crystals have a pure consciousness. Is it
Okay.
right? They can help us to heal us and bring out all those animal instinct out of the body from our DNA. Because they are deep transmissional process has been done through the crystal waves.
They're pure energy.
Pure
right,
energy.
Right.
Either they are pink rose quartz, they are amethyst, or they are white clear crystals. They definitely amplify our healing modality, healing
Okay,
energies. So
okay.
definitely then our DNA gets healed from the animal instincts.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So to be able to go into a delta state is quite a deep state.
It's a very deep state.
Is that easy for a normal
Not easy.
person?
That's why we take help of the crystals.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are not a deep meditator. We are not a what we call we are in saints like in Himalayan.
Yes,
right?
yes. We
are
have a normal
laymen.
life.
Yeah,
we
are
we have work.
Yeah, yeah.
We eat regular food. I mean,
Perfect,
everybody's not
perfect.
fasting all the
Exactly,
time.
exactly.
So for such people, crystals, and is there any process, any technique through which they can actually get into such
Yeah,
deep
even
states?
they can go through the regression, past life
Regressions,
regression. That is
okay.
going to help.
Sure.
Because some animal instinct which we are carrying from the past life,
Okay.
which we have not been able to delete it or dilute it,
Okay.
need to go through those therapies and get rid of it.
Okay, and anybody can learn this? Is there
Anyone
any
can learn and
self-healing
anyone can
that you
go
can?
through it. Only
Okay.
he should be a healer. Without
Okay.
a healing modality, they shouldn't try for past life regression.
Right.
Because you are bringing something which is suppressed out of your body. You are bringing on the surface.
Yes.
Now, without healing, how can it get rid of it?
Right.
That's
So can we all learn self-healing?
Yeah. Anyone can learn. We have
Oh,
taught
that's
more than
amazing.
7 lakhs of the people.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And all of those people would have got benefited
Yeah,
because
yeah.
what they come to know from
Because they
their
work on
aura,
themselves.
they're able to heal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
after 2-3 months, again we get an aura scan done, and we can compare the two photographs. We can see how much they genuinely, religiously, they have worked on themselves.
And do they even say in actual changes happening in their life?
Exactly, that's
When
a
they
symptomatical change.
Undergo
Yeah,
this
yeah.
transformation.
Yes.
Right. And it can be
Their
validated through
behavior
the aura.
pattern, their nature, what we say, the anger dilution,
Okay.
right? They have got rid from the fear, insecurities. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm suddenly remembering back in the day when I was fresh out of school.
Yeah.
I was quite confused what to do in my career.
Yeah.
And I went up to a couple of people to tell me what I'm good at because I didn't
Yeah.
know. So can you tell me, would aura be a great tool to even give this kind of an advice that what this person is going to be good at
Exactly.
in pursuing in their
Yeah.
life? If it's a child, if
Whatever.
it's a
Yes,
teen,
yes,
if
yes.
it's
Right.
can they also
See,
be
what
advised?
is there? We are made up of the 5 elements.
Okay.
Right? Now, which element is dominating in your aura? According to that, you have some talent of it. Right? For example, if you have more of the red energy, means a dominating element is earth element. So, if you do any physical work, you are going to get success. Like if you can be a sportsman,
Oh wow! So like a
athlete,
dancer,
yeah,
an
dancer,
athlete.
anything. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it right? If you have a yellow color of the aura, you can be a good businessman. You can be good trader. Is it right? So
Yeah, often people want to quit job and get into business,
Yeah.
but then some of them flourish, some of them fail
exactly
miserably
because
business
their
doesn't suit
subconscious
them.
aura is not prepared for the business.
Right.
They have programmed their mind for the job.
Yes.
They are employed somewhere, and their subconscious is set for it. Immediately they cannot come in the business because there is some insecure part, there is some fear of failure. How can they get succeed?
And it shows in the aura,
shows in the
which
aura
means we can
easily.
advise them. You really
Exactly.
need to undergo a
Exactly.
transformation
Perfect, perfect.
and then take that step.
Exactly. For
Okay. Mm-hmm.
example, if they have a green aura, they can be a good healer.
Okay.
If they have a sky blue aura, they can be a good teacher.
Communication
skill,
Okay,
right?
right.
So that way, through the aura, we can make out which type of profession they have to select it.
Maybe they wouldn't even know about their own talent.
Exactly.
Maybe they wouldn't, this lady wouldn't know she's a good communicator, but her
Exactly.
aura shows, and when we tell her,
Exactly.
she can start using
Yes,
that,
and
tapping
many
into
times we
that.
do a super genes activation when we
Wow,
find there are some hidden talents which those are in the dormant condition. They have not been activated.
Okay.
So they need some stimulations. So,
Yes.
Yeah. So we do some Shakti path. We do some attunement process, and
Okay.
through those attunement they get activated. Sometimes we do past life regression. Sometimes we do channelizing process, through which we activate those super genes, and then they are into the soul talent. Like it happened in my life. I was a medical person.
Yes.
I didn't knew what talent I'm carrying in through my soul level. But my guru, when he attuned me, he initiated me with the symbols. It came to be that I had a thermal vision.
Oh,
And
wow.
after that, I was able to see the chakras, I was able to see the aura, and it was a weird science. When I asked my teacher, he said, "You have a thermal vision, that's why you're able to see the colors." So, technically, I wanted to verify those colors which I was seeing through my naked eye, and then I got this aura photography, this technology, and then it was a validation to my vision.
So that even others who may
Yeah.
not have, let's say, a thermal vision like you, can
They
still
can still use this thing.
use the science of aura to help
Exactly,
people or
exactly.
to help themselves.
Perfect.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the aura science,
Yeah.
again, I would like to ask you that you were talking about the attunement,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Now, attunement, what exactly? Because maybe a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know this word
Yeah.
even. So, what is attunement?
Attunement means an alignment of energy centers, alignments
Okay.
of a chakras.
Alignment, all right.
So when they are disaligned, disbalanced,
Okay.
we have a disharmony
Okay.
in our glandular structure, and that's why we go through some disease condition. Is it right? So when we do attunement, means we are aligning the chakras, we are harmonizing all the glandular activity. So we all the cellular activities are normal. They come back to the functional there.
And who can do an attunement?
Only those who are channeled to the higher processes, to the higher self.
That's why a master, a
Master
guru
can
is
only
who
do.
one
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
to.
yeah, that's-
So from what I can understand
Yeah.
is attunement is not a master giving their energy or their power to you.
No,
It's
no, no.
activation,
It's an activation.
of your own
They are
powers
making the channels.
with the help of a
Right,
master.
right.
So like your super gene got
Exactly.
activated when your
Yeah.
master
Yes,
attuned
yes.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he didn't give his powers
No,
or
no,
anything.
no,
It
no.
was just
Yeah. Like
Right.
telecommunication companies, they don't give the company. They make a
Right.
channel to the SIM
they
card.
activate the
They
SIM
just
card.
activate the SIM card.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody should get attuned in that way,
Exactly.
right?
That's better, always
because
better.
we all should be connected by that
Exactly.
channel.
Yeah.
Why should anyone be denied of their own
Exactly. And they should be a
connectivity?
self-healer. Why to depend on anyone else?
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about just promoting ourselves that
No.
I can do something for you, but it's
No.
about empowering
Yeah.
others
Yes,
that
yes.
you can heal
You
yourself.
are independent healer. You can do
Amazing,
anything.
amazing.
You can heal for your finance. You can heal for your health.
Okay.
You can heal for your spiritual evolution.
Okay.
You can heal for your any activities.
And one can do that
Yeah,
by
yeah.
themselves.
Yes,
Wow.
himself, yeah.
This is an amazing work by you, Dr.
Yeah,
Desha,
thank
and your mission speaks volumes of the lives it has changed.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and thank you so much for sharing all of these
Thank you,
insights.
yes.
I think this information that we are able to put out there to
Yeah.
all people would be of help to so many people,
Yeah,
so many,
definitely. Yes,
that
yes.
they can learn this,
Yes,
they
yes.
can apply this,
Yeah.
they can take so much of value out of the research you have put in all these years.
Thank you.
We are indeed grateful. Thank you,
you.
Dr. Desha. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It has been an amazing experience to have
Same
this
here.
podcast with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
God bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.